You think you're clever? You think people respect you, but the truth, you've been teaching them to treat you like a joke. You smile too much, explain too much, apologize too much, and every second you do, you lose power you didn't even know you had. You let the naive and the loud dictate your life, while you sit there, pretending strategy is optional. Here's the brutal truth. Intelligence isn't measured by how much you read or how polite you are. It's measured by how dangerously aware you are. How few people realize the invisible games being played around them. How many can turn chaos into leverage? By the end of this video, you'll learn 5 ruthless lessons that will make you dangerously smart. And the final law, the one almost nobody survives mentally intact. That one will change everything. 1. Master the invisible game. Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand, for everyone can see, but few can feel. Niccolo Machiavelli once wrote, "Look at yourself." Yes, you. You parade honesty like a medal, hand out favors like a charity drive, and nod politely while everyone else is quietly scheming around you. You're convinced that effort alone earns respect. How cute. You are the human equivalent of a welcome mat. Soft, visible, and endlessly stepped on. You trust people because it makes you feel noble. Meanwhile, the world is laughing at your naivety. You think power is loud, obvious, heroic. Wrong. Power is invisible, and you've been clumsily waving it around like a neon sign that says, "Please exploit me." You've been playing checkers while everyone else is playing chess. You think morality protects you? It doesn't. You think patience is virtue? It's a leash. You've been so busy being good that you've handed the game to predators who don't even break a sweat. Here's the secret. You don't win by playing openly. You win by existing as a shadow that others can't ignore. Step 1. Observe ruthlessly. Watch everyone around you. The insecure, the greedy, the cocky. Record their patterns like a predator, cataloging prey. Step 2. Exploit subtly. A whispered suggestion here. A delayed response there. A missing handshake exactly when it matters. Let others think they are clever. They're not. You are. Step 3. Never reveal desire. Desire is weakness. Restraint is lethal. The only way to control outcomes is to remain calm, invisible, and unpredictable. When you strike, it should feel like fate, not force. Here's a razor-sharp truth. Most people spend their lives being seen and ignored in equal measure. You will be unseen until your presence becomes unavoidable. The difference between mediocrity and danger is that you understand the invisible game while everyone else is still busy apologizing for breathing too loud. Laugh, if you must, but recognize the absurdity of your mistakes. This law is your first step out of mediocrity and into mastery. Once you see the invisible board, you cannot unsee it. Every action after this will be deliberate, cold, and inevitably victorious. Those who ignored it, they will never see you coming. 2. Turn weakness into weapon. It is double pleasure to deceive the deceiver. Niccolo Machiavelli once wrote, "Look at yourself again. You wear vulnerability like a badge of honor, openly confessing your fears, explaining your motives, sharing your doubts. How noble, how laughable. You think weakness will earn empathy? It doesn't. It earns exploitation. Every tear you hide, every insecurity you swallow, every hesitation you mask. These are not burdens. They are ammunition waiting for someone sharper than you to pick up and fire. You live in a world where everyone is trying to be liked, to be understood, to be moral. Meanwhile, the cunning are turning every human flaw into leverage. You've been training to be a victim, and congratulations, you've succeeded. You believe that honesty disarms. It doesn't. Transparency is a weapon for the strategic, not the naive. Right now, your openness is a welcome mat for predators who know exactly which button to press, and they do it smiling. Here's the truth. Weakness is not a flaw. It is a tool. The difference is awareness. Step 1. Expose just enough. Let them see your hesitation, your doubt, your fake vulnerability, but only what serves your strategy. Step 2. Mirror and magnify their assumptions. If they think you are fragile, lean into it. Smile, nod, feign compliance. Step 3. Strike unpredictably. While they underestimate you, you gather information, build alliances, and position yourself to dominate when they least expect it. In other words, stop pretending to be strong all the time. It's boring and predictable. Strength is silent. Power is a hidden smile while everyone else reveals their hand. Let them underestimate you. Let them feel superior. Then, when the time is right, use their assumptions as a springboard for victory. Every apparent weakness you reveal should be a trap. Every flaw, a lure. By the time they realize what just happened, you will be untouchable. Laugh at yourself if you must, but don't get comfortable. This law is the difference between being prey and predator. Everyone around you, convinced of your weakness, is dancing into your strategy. You will see their flaws, smile quietly, and convert them into your advantage. Awareness is intoxicating. Awareness is lethal. By the time you finish mastering this law, you'll realize something deliciously uncomfortable. You've been giving away your power your entire life, and now for the first time you know exactly how to take it back. Mercilessly, brilliantly, and with the smugness only the dangerously intelligent can afford. 3. Control emotions. Dominate minds. Men are driven by two principal impulses, either by love or by fear, Niccolo Machiavelli said. Look in the mirror. Yes, you let your emotions run like an open faucet. Anger, frustration, desire, hope, spilling over into every interaction. You think expressing rage proves honesty. You think excitement signals passion. You think despair signals depth. Pathetic. Your emotions are not signals of strength. They are neon signs flashing exploit me to anyone clever enough to notice. Every poorly timed outburst, every unguarded sigh, every polite apology is a deposit in the bank of others' control over you. Right now, you're acting like your feelings are tools for connection, for respect, for influence. Here's the cold truth. Emotions are weapons, and you are the only one not holding them properly. While you stew, the strategic are collecting intel, manipulating outcomes, and controlling minds. You are being controlled. The first step in domination is mastery over yourself. Step 1. Neutralize emotional signals. Smile when enraged. Nod when you're frustrated. Speak slowly when panic wants to break out. Step 2. Weaponize subtlety. Let your calmness intimidate. Let your silence be heavier than any outburst. People are desperate for cues. Deprive them. Make them guess. Make them uncomfortable. Make them submit mentally before any physical or verbal action is necessary. Step 3. Channel emotions into strategy. Desire is now leverage. Anger is focus. Fear, your own or theirs, is a tool. In other words, stop being a slave to your feelings. Start being a master of them. The world bows to composure, not sentimentality. People will reveal their weaknesses when you appear untouchable. You will smile quietly, manipulate subtly, and dominate without anyone realizing until it's far too late. Here's the delicious irony. The very emotions you thought made you human are the chains keeping you weak. Master them, and suddenly the world bends to your rhythm. People will act before they think, reveal before they realize, and obey before they know why. You become a force that is both invisible and unstoppable. A predator wearing the calm mask of control. Laugh at yourself for letting emotion rule. Then laugh again when you realize no one will ever catch on to how quietly, ruthlessly, and intelligently you now dominate everything around you. 4. Turn perception into reality. Men judge more by appearances than by reality. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few feel what you really are. Niccolo Machiavelli once wrote, "Look at your life. You think people judge you fairly? That truth alone earns respect." Hilarious. You operate as if reality itself matters, as if honesty and competence automatically translate into influence. Meanwhile, the clever are laughing at you being naive. They know perception is the currency of power. You're broke. You've been walking around with all the raw material, your intelligence, your skill, your ambition, yet no one notices because you refuse to sell the package. You think authenticity is enough. It isn't. People respond to the version of you they perceive, not the version you think you are. And every moment you live in this delusion, you're losing leverage. Here's the cold truth. Perception is reality, and the only question is who controls it. Step 1. Craft your presence meticulously. Posture, tone, gaze, timing. Everything communicates authority. Step 2. Control information. Let others see only what reinforces your power and hides your flaws. Reveal strength strategically. Conceal doubt completely. Step 3. Manipulate expectations. If people assume you are predictable, be unpredictable. If they assume you are weak, amplify it until it blinds them. Every interaction becomes a chess move. Every gesture a signal of dominance. You must understand that the world doesn't care about your intentions, your effort, or your truth. It reacts to the signals you emit. Emit carefully. Emit strategically. Emit with the smug confidence of someone who knows the game everyone else forgot exists. A perfectly timed glance. A pause before speaking. A silent withdrawal from attention. These are your weapons. The world thinks it's free, but under your subtle guidance, it dances exactly where you want. The irony is exquisite. People believe they see reality. They do not. They see only what you allow them to see, and what you allow them to see becomes their truth. You are no longer subject to chance, luck, or opinion. You are the author of perception, the silent architect of outcomes, the predator in plain sight. Laugh at your old self for being blind. Smile at your new self for controlling everything while everyone else stumbles in ignorance. You're not just playing the game, you've rewritten it. Quietly, ruthlessly, and brilliantly. Before the final, most dangerous insight, pause for a second. If you want to keep seeing the brutal truths most people are too weak to handle, subscribe to the Shadow Mind Lab. This is where the rules of power aren't sugar-coated. They're dissected, weaponized, and handed to the few who are willing to dominate. Stay, learn, and prepare, because what comes next will make everything you think you know about control irrelevant. 5. Make every move unforgettable. It is not titles or crowns that command respect, but deeds that leave men astonished, Machiavelli said. Let's be honest. You've spent your life doing things quietly, politely, hoping effort alone earns recognition. You've blended in, followed the rules, and waited for fate to notice you. Spoiler, it hasn't. You're ordinary, forgettable. Everyone else is racing past, leaving you clinging to moral high ground like a life buoy. In a storm you don't even see coming. You think subtlety is enough. It isn't. The world remembers the audacious, the dangerous, the unforgettable, and you've been handing your own memory to others to step on. This final law is the apex. Be indelible. Every action, every gesture, every word must carry weight. Step 1. Create moments that shock, impress, and intimidate simultaneously. Walk into a room and make people pause without speaking. Let them feel your presence before you utter a word. Step 2. Embed strategic surprises. Let them think they know you, then overturn expectations ruthlessly. Unpredictability is your advantage. Consistency is your cage. Step 3. Leave trails that haunt. A well-timed comment, a calculated withdrawal, a subtle triumph. These small deeds amplify into legendary impact. By the time they speak of you, it'll be an awe, fear, or envy. In essence, make yourself unavoidable. Not by pleading, not by explaining, not by showing up, by making every move unforgettable. Ordinary people leave traces that fade. Dangerous minds leave ripples that alter trajectories, rewrite stories, and dominate legacies without lifting a finger more than necessary. Here's the razor-sharp truth. Most people will continue to be forgotten, manipulated, and overlooked. Once you internalize this law, every room, every interaction, every future event bends to your design. Ordinary effort dies in mediocrity. Your calculated audacity, it becomes immortal. Look at yourself. Really look. You've been weak, predictable, and invisible. You've handed away power like candy, smiled at your own mistakes, and hoped life would reward decency. Newsflash, it won't. The world doesn't reward effort or honesty. It rewards strategy, ruthlessness, and the ability to make every move count. You've seen the laws now. You've glimpsed the mechanics behind influence, fear, and respect. The question is, will you use them or crawl back to mediocrity? Stop being ordinary. Stop letting others write your story while you nod politely. Step into control. Step into the shadows where decisions are made, where outcomes are engineered, where you dictate terms without a single apology. Subscribe to the Shadow Mind Lab. Join the inner circle of those who see, calculate, and dominate. Apply these laws or watch everyone else, smarter, colder, sharper, leave you behind.